Welcome back from the break. You're still watching NTV Sport Nights. Later on in the show, we will be having our football predictions as well as listening to Andrew analyze some of the week's big games. But I'm happy to report that we have Joseph Ochaya online joining us from Egypt. Good evening, Joseph.
Good evening to you.
How are you?
How is Uganda? How are you doing?
Ojoga.
Uganda is cool.
Nice to you, Joseph. Joseph, what's your role?
My role?
Uh,
The Ugandans know them.
Okay.
We have been told that Micho has summoned the Uganda Cranes. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
You're back.
A little bit about the
summons. Your recall to the national team. Pleased to be back.
Of course, when it comes to the national team, every single player wants to play for his nation. So probably I'm happy and to come and represent my country because we need to do something which will make Ugandans happy and us also the players happy. So probably I'm happy that I'm going to represent my country once more again. After like 1 year or I don't still remember.
Joseph, there's something I find about your players, and I want to raise it on this show. I find you people sometimes extremely selfish. Now, this is where my question comes. When you haven't been selected, have you actually understood the reasons why you've not been selected? Or has the coach reached out and told you the reasons? Have you also looked in the mirror when you are Tipi Mazembe are not playing and said, I've not been selected, naye coach motofu?
Yeah, of course. Me, when I'm not selected, even if I'm on form or not on form, when I'm not selected, I take it because I take it like God's wish, not man's wish. Because probably, maybe if I was selected and I go there, maybe I get a nasty injury, or I go there and I play bad football, or maybe I do something bad. So probably I take it like maybe it wasn't my time. But I don't see it as a bad thing because we are over 1 million players. You understand? So if you are included or you are not included, you don't have to feel bad or jealous because we've got so many players who are capable of doing that thing you are doing. So probably I don't look bad or I don't care because I'm not called for the national team. I just have to be pushing hard and make sure maybe I do my best. Maybe one way or the other the coach will see my values or see how much important I will be helping at the national team. So probably I don't have any problem when I'm not selected because I know it is not probably my time. Joseph, by that time, Joseph, there's someone,
Joseph, you're now starting to sound like your captain, eternal captain, Dennis Onyango. I'm liking it.
Did you talk to Onyango before coming here tonight? Because you sound like you're regurgitating some of his speeches.
No, it is not like that. When it comes to talking, everyone knows me. In all Ugandan players, no one talks more than me, even Dennis Onyango. But the only thing I reserve myself too much.
That vocal.
Joseph, we spoke earlier yesterday actually.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm happy your team, Arab Contractors. The other name is too hard for me, so I'll just go with Arab Contractors, the guys who on your team.
Okay, no problem.
You're having quite a modest season. You're 6th in the Egyptian Premier League table behind Zamalek by a point. Now, for the team to get there, you've helped them score 5 goals and make 4 assists. However, despite your good form, you were not expecting the call from Micho and the Cranes. How did it happen? Who gave you a call? How did you know that you were called?
I don't know how I can answer this question, but when you know you're doing something good, however much they don't call you or if they call you, it doesn't be like a news. Maybe if you're not doing something good, and from nowhere you see your name on the list. That's where you'll be surprised. But me, whenever I do something good, I sit back and wait for the call. If I'm called, I'll not be too much. I'm very happy because I'm going to represent my country. But when I'm not called, again, I don't feel bad because I know maybe I don't deserve to play that immediate team. So probably I don't feel bad. The only thing, I just praise the Lord because I know He's the one who is keeping each and everyone to continue doing his own best. So the only thing I do, I just concentrate on my team and doing my best thing, because the most important thing at the end of the day, the national team has got 2 matches, but they are too important. But at the club level, you have so many games. So I need to every time turn my mind on the league match, because it is where my job is, and it is where I get money for survival. So probably for the national team, it is like a pleasure for every player to, fight for the nation. It is not all about money, but it is something that makes everyone be known in the country as a hero. You understand? Take an example with Dennis Onyango. He has retired after doing so many good things. Asan Waswatu, those of Tony Maweje, they've known them because of the national team, what they did for the nation. So probably we don't go for the national team because of money. We go there for the pride and saving our nation from being like laughed at. That's the reason as why you see us, being every time going there. If we get an opportunity, we have to show our best or show the character of a winning mentality, because Tanzania, we're going to play, it is not an easy team. It is a team, it is a derby match, you understand? We need to win at all costs. So probably I think maybe that's the reason as why they need my experience to go and do my best.
Exactly there. In fact, I was coming in with the experience bit of it, Joseph, looking at the fact that you are in between 2 generations. You have played with the Onyangos, you have played with those senior players, the Emma Okwiz, and now the juniors. Actually, Coach Mitchell included the under-20s into this team. He blended the team. What should we expect? Because now being called on duty, like you have said, we need your experience, we need your great input and expertise. You have been at different clubs, you have played at high level. What should we expect from a Uganda that is going to play a derby, and with all the background noise going on with team selection, with the players, and of course the national coach and popularity? Ismail has always been talking about it.
Well, when it comes to that, I think the coach, what he has done is not bad. I thought maybe he was supposed to be doing it a long time, because experience works hand in hand with the young generation, because the young generation they cannot do each and everything by itself. They need some experience to be guiding them and helping them. If maybe I think the coach had taken long even to do this, he was supposed to be doing it from the start, but probably I know he knows what he is doing, and he knows each and everything he has been doing. So probably I will not put any blame on anyone, but the most important thing is I know experience when experience blends with young talents, I think something will be good. Probably for us, what we have to do is to push the boys, the young generation, because they don't know how important is this game. Probably for them, they will come, because by then, when I was also at their age, I used to, playing just for people to say, hey, he's a good player, for people to chant my name, But probably I did not play for the pride of the nation, but probably we, the senior players in the team now, we need to instill this into their brain inside, to know that, we are not playing just, because for us, if it was just for that, we would have said, okay, we've got all that is needed. When it comes to the national team, everyone has known us outside the country and in the country because of football. So we would have said, no, let us just leave this and we just play for just, you understand? But this is the matter of the nation, and we need to make sure that we collaborate, we work as a team. So we, the senior players, the experienced player, we need to instill this into their brain, the young generation to know that, no, it is not just playing. We are playing for the pride of the nation. So probably what I know, they will do what we expect and what the coach really expects from us, the players.
Joseph, there's probably two other things that I would want to raise to you. One has got to be the manner in which the national team is. The people, our leaders talk about the transition, but you see the team has not won a game in this qualifying campaign. And you sit back as a player, someone who would have made a contribution. How much of a task lies ahead for you as players to turn this campaign around with those 2 games against Tanzania? Then secondly, you've played at Nambole for Uganda, you played at Chitende. Munnaye wotabadde tetulina kisaawe. Wotabadde Uganda emipiira egenda gizanyira eyo gyoli. Nkulu opera. Nedda. Nkulu opera to understand the kind of mode. You know the thing about the 12th man that you had in Nambole and the chair you got in Chitende. Now, the game is in Ismailia, not far from where you are. How different is it going to be? You can put the 2 questions together to turn around this campaign and then to play in a stadium which is a bit alien.
Too alien, in fact.
Well, you know, in order for us to to make this campaign a fruitful, it is just for us as the players to know how important is this game, to know how important is we are supposed to be fighting for our luck on the pitch, you know, because God helps that who fights hard and harder than a friend. So probably we will all pray, you understand? We will all do the prayers from God to help us, but again, God will gift that one who fights a lot on the pitch. So probably we need to give God the reason as to why we are playing this. Of course, we the Ugandans, we need these 2 matches more than even the Tanzanians, more than them, you understand? Because for us, we've tested the fruit of AFCON. We know how important is AFCON. And we know how bad when we are not in AFCON, you understand? But for them, they are okay. So probably I know it will be a difficult match, but with God's grace and the bondage we will be with as a team, right now we are going to succeed, and I've got it in my mind and heart. I know with the players' efforts and how they want to win, because I speak with most of them. They show me they show me how important they need this match. So probably it gives me also the zeal to, you know, not give up and to go in the national team knowing that, you know, we are going to fight. We don't want to play good football, but we want a win. It is different. If we wanted to play good football, we would have done that when we have already won 2 matches. Now we don't want to play good football. The Ugandans should forgive us. We want to win. We don't want to play good football to entertain them.
Now, a stadium where you don't have support, you don't have support from Chengera.
When it comes to a new stadium, probably it is new for us and for them. But probably the surface is good. The surface will be not bad. I hope so, because I know the surface is not, since I think Uganda have played there and some other teams have been playing there. I don't know if it will be maintained before our games, but it is like Nambole. Probably I know it was going to favor us because the distance and the playing surface is like Nambole. So I hope and I know everything is going to be at our favor.
Joseph, 2 things from me, and they should be the last. One, why do I think that playing in Egypt might actually favor the Cranes? Because they will be under less pressure than if they were at Chitende. And 2,
from us?
you threatened, you threatened that actually you are ready to be deployed by Coach Micho, even if it meant going between the sticks in goal.
I've not understood you, the second question.
The second question, you told me that you are so ready to represent Uganda that you are ready to be deployed anywhere by Coach Micho, including in the goal.
Goalkeeping.
No, you know me when it comes to this is my career. I love football so much. You know, the most important thing is when the coach, every coach, not only Coach Micho, not only Coach Micho, but any coach, if he has the trust in me, I can do anything to make him happy. Now this one is not for Coach Mitchell. This one is for the nation, and for the nation, that's the last thing. You know, we've got so many people. I'm from Uganda. I've got so many people who are like my fellow players. You know, I don't want my fellow players to laugh at me when we don't win. You understand? I don't want.
So that goes on. We need to know.
Go on.
Yeah.
I don't want. I also don't want my fellow Ugandans also to be hurt. You understand? My family, everyone who supports me, and those who hate me. I don't want them to be hurt. You understand? Probably for those, I want just to make sure that those people who hate me, for them to be sad on that day, and those people who don't want us to win also to be sad on that day. That's the reason as why you see me when it comes to the national team. I fight tooth and nail even if I'm injured or not. Probably it is not all about Coach Mitchell, it is all about the nation.
Yeah, I love that.
Joseph, about the playing in Egypt being under less pressure than if we were at Kitende. Do you think that will be the case?
No, probably. Let me tell you, in Uganda there's no any pressure. The pressure is just on social media. But those people who watch football, those people who watch football, they are probably, those are the people. If a person comes to Nambole or to Kitende and supports football, he's free to talk each and everything because he has seen each and everything. But the people who go on social media, if you also follow social media, you know, you'll think maybe the nation is not Uganda Cranes, all the players are not needed. But probably, what I'm telling you, in Uganda there's no pressure. The only thing, we need that pressure, by the way, because if the supporters come in large numbers, they will put pressure on us to make sure that we deliver more. So probably what we want, and we'll even pray for if there are some more Ugandans who want to come to Egypt, we welcome them. Those who pressure or no pressure, we will welcome you. You come with your pressure and support the nation, because this is the matter of the nation.
Exactly. I feel him too. In fact, my optimism has grown so much hearing you speak like that. That determination makes me feel like, yes, we could get this result against Tanzania, because our problem as Uganda has not been the goalkeeping, has not been the defense, and it has been the goals. So if a defender like Ochaya can come up to stand and say he will do anything to represent, you know, to make Uganda go through to the Africa Cup of Nations for the pride of the country, I feel that is very commendable. That is all I can say, I guess.
Okay. Well, you have lots of faith in the team and in God, which is great. And I do hope with your faith and with your experience, the Uganda Cranes will get back to winning ways, and they will make winning a habit, in Daniel's words. And because she says some coaches she thinks don't like goals.